You are now listening to Operator.
Version, how y'all doing? My people at the bar, how y'all doing? My people in the chairs down there, how y'all doing? All over the Virgin, how y'all doing? You might be up the hall, I might can't hear you, and it's alright. Cause we still tight. So yeah. One thing about it, man, like it's always been, we are the low-fi tribe. We are the...
Mic check. Yeah, good afternoon. Grey world. I hope everybody's feeling fine. Big shout out to the Export Boys for another sick night of Rotterdam's newest club. And actually yesterday was the operator party in collaboration with Carhartt. I've heard people had a great time, so very pleased to hear about that. Hey, yeah, but you just tuned in to The Speaker Never Lies with me, Hugo out. as your host. And just like every month, I invite a guest artist to talk about what I call their palette of musical mind, which is basically the emotional layers, the in-depth layers behind their musical selections. And I asked them to talk about this and to showcase this with a bunch of records. And today I'm very pleased to have another amazing guest artist, DJ Westfa. Big energy. Super happy to have him over. And I'm gonna ask him loads of questions about him, about who he is, who he represents, and what he likes to listen to, what he likes to play. He's a DJ and event organizer from Amsterdam or Berlin. What would you? Amsterdam. That's it now. I know he lived a few months in Berlin, but not to spoil too much, but how I got introduced to him and how he introduced himself to me is he likes to play very deep records. Housey, black cultured, black music. Kind of a sexy layer behind it, but his ultimate goal is just to give everybody a nice space to enjoy themselves, to listen to good music and to go deep into the night. Very broad, very top line, but again, in about 45 minutes he will join the stage and he can introduce himself. Before that, it's me introducing the show with a few records, partly inspired by Westfa's concept. But before that, I always play a few records that are just important to me now. And the song on the background, it's actually not a song. It's a live concert by Lo-Fi Tribe, celebrating the life and music of D'Angelo, still dearly missed. And it's a great lo-fi, moody, but it's just a very nice celebration of the late artist. So highly recommend checking it out on YouTube, One for D'Angelo by Lo-Fi Tribe. And the next song that I'm gonna play is by Ill Knowledge. They just dropped their new album, I think a month ago. And I was very happy to see them play live. Sort of an album listening session at Supersonic Jazz in Paradiso in Amsterdam. And these guys are just super nice. They first had like a jam session with the two of them, and then they just played their album. We're dancing on stage, singing along, which was a really great vibe. And they're playing in Rotterdam, I think in 1 week time, on Sunday. Please check them out in Vessel 11, I think, Vessel 11. So I'm gonna play a track by them called Fearless from their new album. So enjoy.
strength. The secret of life is to have no fear.
Lost his mind. Hate for no reason pulls apart forward a little bit. 2. Yeah. Just wanna feel it.
Let me in. Oh, let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Hey. Let me in. Oh, let me in. I'll never do you wrong. I'll always treat you right. So let me into your life. Oh, let me in. Oh, let me in. Yeah. Let me into your life. Oh,
Yeah, so this track is like, I think one of my favorite tracks for the last few years. Like, it's not, doesn't get boring. But yeah, I played a track by Ron Trent, and now this track by Scott Gru's, Let Me In, is playing on the background, which is actually a funny story because when I didn't know of Josh, his existence, I listened to another Suit track, which is like a very inspiring artist for me. Played this track, couldn't figure it out what it was. Searched all of Bandcamp, Shazammed everything, like asked around, nobody knew. And then I saw a radio set by Westfa that played this track, so I asked around like, who's this guy, shall I DM him? And then I DM'd him and finally was kind enough to give me the fucking track that I was searching for all these months. And yeah, I'm super glad he did because again, it's one of my favorite tracks for a long time now. Yeah, and these deep records has kind of like, they're super cute, they're super comforting, has a little bit of sexiness in it. Obviously it's a radio show and obviously it's 12:30, so we won't go crazy, but these tracks are like perfect for the vibe here. And again, like inspired by what Westfa delivers. So we're gonna continue for a few more, and yeah, I hope you enjoy the tracks and see you later.
oh, let me in. Let me in. I'll never treat you wrong. I'll always treat you right. Let me into your life. Oh, let me in. Oh, shut me out. Let me into
Sex, fire, passion, this is true in love. Sex, fire.
Yeah, so we're almost there. This another super deep cut by Paris Brightledge. Deep in my soul. Yeah, I just went for it. I just went deep. That's the vibe, man. Cannot lie. And which made me think about the fact that Josh invited me tonight to play together with him at Cold As Us, which is I'm just looking super forward to. 5 hours back to back. Shout out Jan, being the nicest guy, helping out with the culture. So a few of these tracks are also in my record bag for tonight. So if you like this vibe, if you like the vibe that's coming, we'll see you tonight. Tickets €5, so it's lunch money. So yeah, pull up and come and dance.
talking about a new day. And we're searching for the right way. We all want to know the real deal. 'Cause this is how we all feel. We know that war is not the answer. 'Cause it's sick just like a cancer. Peace and love is the way. And we will find it one day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. Peace and love is the way. And we will find it one day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day.
Yo, mic check, mic check. good, man?
What's up, what's up? Good
What's up, what's up?
afternoon, listeners and lovely people.
Yeah, happy you're still tuned in to The Speaker Never Lies. And I'm very happy to say my guest artist, Joshua, DJ Westfa, joined me on the mic.
Thank you for the invite. I really appreciate it. It's so much fun to be a guest at a radio show, as I host my own radio show, but I love to be on the other side.
Sick, yeah.
Thank you.
So for your own show, you also invite guest artists, right? So
yeah, I did.
Just,
I did have my residency at Refuge Worldwide back in Berlin. I host my own radio show there monthly. I just recently moved back to Holland after living in Berlin for almost 5 years.
Crazy.
So that's why right now I'm doing my residency show there bi-monthly-ish. But,
sick, okay.
Yeah, it's a show where Our Society Radio, where I invite over guests to discuss social topics, motivational topics, topics that the industry doesn't talk about. It came from from the pandemic. I had this idea hey, I'm a pretty connected person. I do know a lot of people, but for the next generation, how do they get the information that you normally received on the dance floor, in the backstages, at after hours, whatever. So that's why I wanted to create a platform where especially the next generation could receive some information about life as a creative artist. And yeah, that's my...
Oh, that's super nice, actually. Very well thought.
Yeah, my own radio show.
Yeah.
Our Society Radio. No ad.
Yeah. And so was it jumping straight into that, where does this feeling come from you to put this out, right? You were end of the pandemic, you were in the pandemic, you felt the need to discuss these kind of topics.
Yeah, it's I'm a real big purist, an idealist when it comes to the industry, the scene, etc. I do have a certain picture how I would love to see the industry, how I would love to see the scene, how I would love to see parties. That's why I've started organizing parties on the name
exactly.
Our Society. And then moving to Berlin, Berlin is a party city, so a lot of people just party. Especially when it comes to DJing, it's so glamorized, and I've been around DJs, people in the industry for a very long time, so I kind of know how it works. But in Berlin, the difference is much bigger, in my opinion. Yeah. So that was the reason where I felt the need to discuss these certain things. Also certain topics, a conversation that I had with FKA M4A, Jackson, a friend of mine, about professional sobriety, for example. That was something that was on my mind a lot, because in Berlin, Monday, Tuesday hangovers, it doesn't exist. No one, when you go to Berghain on Sunday, no one has a job or anything the day after. Even though it's fun, I had my fair moments as well. No one discussed about the down parts, I worked with some pretty intensely touring DJs, and I got to know them very well. I was their assistant, and coming back from touring as well after a weekend. It's tough, having coming home after a huge gig, the adrenaline just rushing through you.
It's just coming ups and downs, crazy, right?
It's wild. Coming home by yourself. It's no one ever prepares you for that. Also for success and stuff like that. That's no one ever prepares you for that. Yeah. So that's kind of what I wanted to create, what I'm still creating with the radio show. Super and nice. making it a little bit more human, just having a platform, playing music.
Yeah, but got you.
Yeah.
Yo, that's super interesting.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen back to all these shows, man.
It's a few hours, but please do so.
yeah. No, that's cool. Yeah, but I want to talk about you.
Yeah.
You're the guest.
Love that.
How would you introduce yourself?
As Joshua. First of all, mostly it's still, I don't know, I do DJ now for almost 4 years, but I still don't see myself fully as a DJ because I prefer to be myself first or something like that. It sounds psychotic because I'm always flexing on Instagram, hey, DJ post after the club, but I'm just I don't know, I'm still until this day. This year I had like incredible gigs and stuff like that, but I still want to be myself, Joshua, this goofy, high energy, loving, crazy, still way too outspoken person or something like that. So that would be definitely the way how I would introduce myself. I'm still, even when I do the intros of my own radio show or record some videos, I'm always like, hey, I'm DJ Westfa or aka Joshua.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. I still wanna be my own person or something like that.
That's super nice actually. Yeah, so and then you DJ as DJ Westfa for a few years. I'm actually surprised it's only a few years because you're doing these parties.
Yeah.
With our society for already 13 years, you said, right?
Yeah, it's this month. It's going to be 13 years.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So you do DJ, you do radio hosts, you talk about things. I've seen you doing interviews, like hosting panels and stuff, right? As well. Yeah. So you're doing a lot of different things to fuel the culture.
Yeah.
To highlight certain aspects that need to be highlighted.
Yeah.
Discuss topics that needs to be discussed.
Yeah. It's kind of needed, you know, like within this industry, I would say, like, if I want to earn a lot of money, I kind of know what type of music to play. Like, it sounds cliche, but I think that most of us know which music will give you much more money.
Yeah.
I'm not in it for that. Like, I'm in it to explore my own culture, get to know myself, but also inspired others. When I was 18, I booked my first American artist, Ye. And I wanted to be interesting during dinner. And I thought, like, okay, I'm going to ask the smart questions.
You were 18?
18, yeah. Was I 18? No, am I lying? 18 or 19?
You were still working at Albert Heijn? No, kidding. But
On the side.
Yeah.
And
sick.
Yeah, I wanted to be interesting. And I thought, like, I'm going to ask the deeper questions. And at a certain moment, I asked him, like, hey, what is your end goal in life? And he told me, he needed to think about it for a second. He said, I want to inspire people who inspire others. And that sentence, that's what I live by. And that's what my main motivation is with working in this industry, DJing, being a panel moderator, organizing panels. Like, that was still, it gives me goosebumps actually, because I find myself back in that moment being this young kid and getting this type of advice, some life advice from such a person. So that's kind of how I try to translate all my work when it comes to even curating bigger international festivals, underground parties, whatever. It's always this, like, how beautiful is it if you can just create this snowball effect, you know, like inspire people, inspire others.
Yeah,
like,
that's crazy,
right?
That's actually yeah. If you like that guy, the person who inspires people is like, that's like a single output, right?
Yeah.
But if you inspire the people that inspire those people, that's like conceptually next level.
It's
like,
wild.
It's just super nice.
It's just beautiful, and it's a small thing, you know. Like the other day, I was walking down the street and just giving a random person a compliment, and it sounds like very cliche, whatever.
Yeah,
but still,
cliches are true.
If it happens, like, I think it's once in a very rare blue moon it happens. You just walk down in a store or whatever and get a random compliment, but like that just makes your day, right? That's also just smaller things where you inspire someone else to be more friendly towards others or something.
Yeah, it's super nice. So important. Everybody talks about it. That's why it's a cliche, but I mean, these cliches are needed, man.
Right?
100%.
Let's all be a bit more cliche.
Yo, that's it. We need to be less individual, more cliche.
Right?
And give compliments to random people on the street. 100%. But in terms of sounds, how, like, just, I mean, doesn't necessarily have to be you as a DJ, but just you as a person, like, how would you describe your sonic palette, and what fuels the desire to play this palette?
Yeah, it's like it's a translation of my being, and it's a translation of my culture. It's a translation of Suriname. It's a connection with my dad. It's spirituality. If I need to describe my sound, like the sound that I really prefer to play, it's tribal, deeper, sexy black house music. Yeah. Actually, that's my favorite sound. But it's for me, when DJing it's a journey of like exploring. It's like getting to know myself better as a person, not even specifically as a DJ, but with certain tracks, it just hit a nerve.
Yeah,
Especially
yeah.
also the stuff, the Run Trend that you just played, the Scott grooves. It's just this deeper bass line with this way too sexy black vocal on top of it. And
Yeah.
what also like triggers me, like the synthesizer add-ons, the synth sounds added on this deeper bass line, it's just like, yeah, that just brings me to another state.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think it's pretty clear. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good description if I explain my sound like that. And also, like last week, I had like an incredible gig in Tresor where I was playing after
Crazy.
Octave One. Little flex here, sorry, but I'm just.
No, please do.
I'm
It's your
so,
flex
so
show, man. It's your show.
so proud of it. But that was like at a certain moment, I was so locked in with the crowd, and I was starting to play like my gospel house. Like I played Charisma Spirit, a track that I played
Oh,
more
that's
often.
crazy, yeah.
But
Wow.
in Tresor, and I was like. I was locked in because I have a lot of energy. Also behind the decks, I dance, I sing along, and yeah, that's just also that. It's just I'm not like I'm not religious, but when it comes to playing gospel music and stuff like that, I'm going to church. Like
Yeah,
it's,
exactly.
Nah, it's like so that's describing my sound. My artist sound is just like that sexy black music, like music where you can. I was just thinking about this question in the train, and I think like also in a certain way, music you can be intimate on. Like I wanted to describe
Yeah,
it differently,
this too.
but it's like DJing. Clubbing, the dance floor, it's intimacy because you're in one another's space.
Yeah.
Even if it's intimacy without like actually making out or whatever, you're still in each other's space. So it's intimate. And that's kind of the music that I also love to play, that just creates this intimacy or make it even more warmer and create this mutual intimacy.
Yeah,
Sounds
this
like a
comfort,
gangbang,
yeah.
but
No, I've
but like you get what I mean. Like this sexy music is just where you have one where you look around and just share this joy, this warmthness. So
yeah, it's really like just like you don't play songs for people to get intimate on, but I can also imagine it's creating this comfort for everybody to just be loved and be lovable, and then you create this environment where intimacy can have more of a better place, right? Like more
And that's the music. That's what the music does. What we play, because the stuff that you already know that you play, it just creates the industry, in my opinion. When I go, I'm not gonna lie, I do love my techno. Like I love, I'm obsessed. Like you should have seen me when I was 16 at Awakenings, and still until these days, I do have my good sessions. I love Freddie K, Devious One, but still, and on these parties, there's a different energy. It's very individual, and it's very because of the music. It's very aggressive. Everyone, it's dancing much more aggressive. What makes it much less mutual, even though this industry comes from a struggle. It comes from oppression. So that's something that really translates well with our music and the music that we play, because as soon when you hear these type of tracks, people come together and feel supported together as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's pretty crazy actually, to not have this commercial layer, but just like go into it, go in depth, feel what needs to be felt, and communicate what needs to be communicated.
Yeah.
And you touched a little bit on you started quite early booking like these amazing artists. We talked about Shay Damier, which I didn't know. You talked about Theo, you talked about Moody Man. I mean, that was like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Which is already like kind of like top line proper cultural DJs, like the people where I feel communicates the right kind of music.
Yeah.
With the right amount of like messaging. How, like 10 years ago, how did your sound evolve from that moment till where you are now?
It's funny because like today, like I finally, like yesterday, on Thursday I brought all my records from Berlin back here to Amsterdam, to the Netherlands, and I was going through my records and I found records that I bought 10, 12 years ago where I thought like, damn, I already knew where I was going. Like this idea, I did find this crazy Joe Closell tracks and stuff like that. And in a certain way, I've been always pretty connected with the sound that I still play today and love today. The only thing is that at this age right now, being 30, I'm much more aware of it.
Yeah,
Where back in the
exactly.
days, it was unconscious decision or something like that I made.
Yeah.
It was more an instinct. Sounds cliche, but as a Surinamese person, like with Surinamese roots, I grew up surrounded by music. I grew up surrounded by percussions. I grew up surrounded by singing. So for me, at that age, when I was 18, 19, I was very, I wasn't aware of that connection in a way, but it was just a certain instinct or something like that. What brought me to that music? Obviously, back in the days, I started off with. I was much less educated. I also went to these what people call nowadays deep house parties, like a Solomon or whatever. I was enjoying
Verknipt
myself.
or like
I was at one of the first Verknips in on a Thursday. Was even back then, but like still, I loved it back then. Right now, you would never ever find me at a party like that anymore. But back then, I still loved that music as well, and sometimes I miss that young Joss Raver because I was just so open for a lot of different genres and all different music. As long as we have fun, you know, I couldn't care less. Now, so many years later, I know what I like, but I also became a little bit close-minded and a little bit picky with it.
Yeah, maybe a little bit biased for something.
Extremely, because you won't find me at a party that easy anymore where I do not know any artist. What is a really huge mistake actually, because that's also because of that you're getting less and less surprised. But long story short, I think like my sound kind of developed. I got more aware of my roots, and that made me understand the music much more that I'm playing.
That's
actually, and that I'm
crazy.
collecting. And major shout out to Wendell Seald. Wendell Seald has been my partner in crime for our society since the first year of after the first year of our society. So that's like 11, 12 years ago. He's a few years older than me. One of the best, I could say the best DJ that I know, best producer that I know in this country. I've been saying it for years, and I will keep on saying it. And he brought the mind to our society. He brought the knowledge. He brought the artists. So I'm talking about the artists that we booked back in the days. A Theo Parrish, a Moody Man, Tamasuma Lakuti, Shedamier, Robert Owens, Marcellus Pittman, you name it. Came a lot from Wendell, because he was much more experienced, much more older, and he was playing much longer. So major shout out for him. He is one of my biggest influences when it comes to a DJ and developing my sound actually.
Sick. Yeah, big shout out. That's a crazy shout out actually.
Yeah.
We should have him next time as well.
Yeah. He's in the funny thing is, like, we're yin and yang. Like, I'm I could say kind of like I was always the face at our society, and Wendell was the sound, like the more behind the scenes, because I talk to everyone. Like, I'm the host at my parties as well. Even though I need to do the production, I also play whatever. I'm all over the place, and I'm very outspoken. Always, if I want to fix something, a venue or whatever, I just approach the people. And I was like, that was my sales background and my Amsterdam background. And Wendell was the more behaved one, but that's why we really leveled each other one another out really well, because he also made me realize a lot of times, like, hey, just count to 10 and maybe be a little bit less impulsive. So that's a reason why that's the reason how our society actually grew, to have like two of these very, very different people coming together and sharing and growing together. I think that's the best way to say it.
That's nice. Yeah. Super cool. Hey, and I have like so many questions I need to ask, so I need to pick one. What I like, I know you present yourself as this idealist. You have like you matured your sound that you already developed like 10 years ago. You have this idea about your ideal party, your ideal culture and those kind of things. So would you be able to describe me sort of your dream world DJ scene? and where you will be inspired by, and where you can thrive. Let's say, like if you, it's like a dream world. It doesn't necessarily have to be existing now, but just like what elements would it have?
It's like,
you know what I mean?
it's a little bit when it comes to that, like the dream DJ world. For me, it's hard to answer because it's not gonna happen. It would say it's the same question. If you, well, for me, let's say it like that, it would be the same question to ask, like, hey, how would you think that the world would be without racism? That's like, it's not going to happen. In my generation, our children's generations, and the generations after, it's not going to happen. So that's why I try to adjust to the now and to see what we actually can create right now instead of dreaming about the ideal situation. Because ideally, I would be... I would be vibing in Paradise Garage back in the days, you know, like that's.
Oh,
but that's the
sick,
dream. But that's the thing. Like I don't know. Over the past years, especially turning 30, I got more realistic as well, and that motivates me more because I was always thinking of like, I really wanted to party at Club 11, for example, but I was too young and I wanted to party at Paradise Garage. Now I really try to fuel myself and inspire myself and create it to the now, because we also, like, especially when you talk to me as well, I would always say like, yeah, back in the days the Trouw the Trouw is definitely the best club ever, but I don't want to reminisce too much about it because it's not there. So that's why I try to take that inspiration from that time and create it in the now, but also being aware that like the post-pandemic kids, the next generation, they think totally different. You know, like the next generation as well. So that's why in an ideal club environment, how would I see? Yeah, I don't even know that, you know. Like I know I have this vision for my own party, my ideal party, my ideal dance floor, my ideal environment is K41 in Kiev. That even though it's very contradicting, yeah, struggle's real, channeling my inner Dutch over here, but like to what I actually do, because I represent black culture, I prioritize black artistry, I prioritize black folks in general, but in Kiev, like even though it's still, racism is quite a topic. It's quite a topic, let's say it like that. But like on the dance floor, like when I partied there, it's already 4 years ago, way too long ago that I've been there. But I was on the dance floor and you felt the entire generation, you felt the need, rephrase, you totally felt that the current generation needed to fight to have places like this, to party, to come together. And it genuinely brings tears in my eyes, because it's like the energy that you felt there is undescribable. Like it's from the securities, from the wardrobe people, from the toilet cleaners to the DJs. Everyone felt this need to build this scene and to build a scene, to have this place to actually be free and to be together and just to be yourself. And it was so, to be honest, my dream world, my ideal world is being on that dance floor right now, to be really honest.
Wow.
And it's that place, it's insane. And that's kind of something that I also try to translate with our society, because our house music has been founded because of oppression, has been founded because of resistance, but also because of the need of being together. Back in the days, black queer people weren't even allowed to be together, so they came together in a warehouse where Frankie Knuckles was playing, and that's where house was born. And like, obviously I do not want to create that, but I do feel highly I'm obligated to make sure that their struggle is still being seen and acknowledged. That's my main goal, and that's also my ideal club culture, club environment, where we are aware of the differences, but it doesn't need to have the overhand, but that we are aware of the differences, and also being a little bit aware that this whole thing just didn't come from somewhere randomly. People fought for it.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, that's super beautiful, honestly.
Yeah,
just
Thank
acknowledging
you.
this past and like, yeah, just reviving that era, that delivery
Yeah.
into the now. Yeah.
Because I don't want to be as a like obviously racism over the past 5 years. I've really I learned about my blackness. I profile myself as a black artist, and it's a lot of times you put yourself in this victim role where like, oh yeah, racism, blah blah blah, and back in the days this and this and this happened and stuff like that. But it's also really important to realize that hey, certain things that we at this age we did not experience that back in the days.
Yeah.
There's a different way, but there's a different struggle. So I do think that it's also really important to be in the now and use the past in the right way instead of just pointing it out as something very very bad, obviously. So
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's good, man. Honestly, and so if you talk about this concept, if you talk about your, yeah, you just said like it's hard to describe your dream world because you want to live in the now and you want to create something that can be created, obviously.
Yeah.
What are a few things that you are thinking about creating or that's maybe in the pipeline?
Well,
that touch upon these kind of things that your ideal, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you want to put out?
Yeah, no, thanks for asking because I really hope that you were asking this. No, like for example, New Year's Eve, I'm hosting Doka. I'm inviting my family, Refuge Worldwide. Yesterday, I heard that we're almost going to sell out.
Already?
During ADE, I sold 10, 20 tickets. Right now, I'm selling out way in advance with a lineup with only small artists, no headliners, no stuff like this. This gives me the biggest motivation ever that it is possible to still organize events with just good DJs without the biggest following, whatever.
Yeah.
So that's something that I'm going to continue to do in Doka. We have our residency there for next year
nice.
officially now.
Is that new?
Yeah, it's going to be announced in
man.
January. So I hope that I could say this, but I think so. Also something that I really want to share as I relocated to back home to Amsterdam. I want to use my knowledge and I want to use my network. I want to use my experience and give it back to the next generation, etc., etc. And next year we're going to host bigger events again. And yeah, and I have ideas, so I cannot. These are only ideas. I haven't reached out to the artists, but what we're going to do is inviting different guests from different genres. For example, I want to open the night with a more house DJ. The second DJ more bubbling hip hop. R&B selection type of direction. I think a lot of people already know where I want to go when I say this, and also a bit more ending of the night with a bit more of a harder sound. Over the past few years, I've been creating more storylines throughout the lineups to bring different genres together. That's something that we're going to continue to do. That I'm going to do on a bigger scale next year, and also doing more workshops and stuff like that. One workshop that I'm going to host somewhere in the beginning of somewhere March, I think next year, is I am going to host workshops that focus on percussions instead of just producing, because I do want to obviously give the platform for people who don't have the easiest access to producing, to tools, or to artists who do that. But I really want to focus on percussions, on instruments, because what do we actually right now? I'm like just sharing an idea live on radio, but at least
let's go, man.
If someone wants to do it, please.
Is real. That's crazy.
Yeah, if someone wants to do it, please do it. Just send me a little bit of money for it. But no, nevertheless,
Invite him.
Yeah, I want to deep dive on the feelings. You know, it's also. Right now in the current club culture, you also have this this checklist of like, yeah, we do not accept racism, discrimination, blah blah blah. We're a safe space. We're for queer, blah 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 blah. Even though I'm queer myself, but more like I only see these posts and in event text, like just like to check the boxes, like okay, we look very woke.
Yeah.
But like no one thinks, or at least in my opinion, let's say it like that, no one. There's not enough education about your being on the dance floor. Like also what affects your mood, you know? Like that's why I'm going to host this workshop of percussion, because some people, well, especially people of color, they just function differently when you when you hear certain percussions. So that's something that I really wanna continue to do next year. And also there is a certain woke culture in the club scene. It's very needed because stuff needs to be pointed out. People need to be aware, but there's less subtle education, by just checking these boxes and having this tough door bitch at the door who just looks at you like, hey, do you know what's happening tonight? You don't educate people with that,
No,
like
true.
at least in my opinion. So that's something that I really want to focus on next year and really give back. Give platforms to the younger generation, collaborate more with younger creatives, younger non-creatives, and just subtly educate, something that our society has been doing since the beginning, because we educate people with the roots of dance music actually.
Yeah.
But I never pointed it out that much, but that's what we're doing. That is one of our core values. So that's what I really want to continue doing and implement more in the scene, to say so.
Oh my god. Yo, stay in tune with this guy because there's
No,
so
next
much
year.
coming.
No, like
Insane.
I'm going to be good, but
Yeah.
I would say to everyone, like, have a look on our society because I have some stuff planned for next year, and we're coming back. Let's say so. Guys, was a little bit silent around our society the past year because I lived in Berlin, but I really want to give back to my motherland.
Sick. Honestly, it's like so inspiring to watch you talk about these things because you get so enthusiastic. And I mean, honestly, the things that you touch upon, I know, shout out Operator, by the way, they have this platform that plan these wide variety of concepts, which is super nice, but you're touching on all these kind of things just by yourself.
But no.
But you're not by yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's just like your mind it's just nice to see you.
Well, it's draining a
Think
lot
about
of
this
times.
concept,
Believe
yeah.
me, it's draining.
Yeah, I
Thank
can-
you so much for the compliment. But
Of course, yeah.
no, I do have a lot of people around me who give me opportunities, who work with me together. Wendell Sealed, Adoka, who now fully trusts me. You, who invited me. Major shout out to Operator. Operator has been. I think in like 2 weeks or a week, it was my first ever appearance as DJ Westfa. So major shout
4
out.
years ago, right?
4
Yeah,
years ago in
exactly,
December. So major shout out to Operator. It's and little advice for anyone who wants to do something. There, just find your people because like together. If we move as a pack, we grew together and we
Yeah,
create
yeah.
opportunities for one another.
Sick. Yeah, write that down, people. That's some humble knowledge shared.
On a tegeltje.
Yeah, on a tegeltje, exactly. Yeah. Write it down on your living room wall. Take off the world map and write it down.
That's a good idea.
Oh shit. Okay, we went way over time, but honestly, there's like still loads of things I want to touch upon and talk to you about. But
We
don't
have the time. Yeah.
We have to do a part 2. Honestly, do you want to share some music with us?
Yeah, because I also totally forgot actually. But also just deep diving into a representation of my sound, a translation of my sound. So I'm just going to give it a go, I would say.
Nice, let's go.
You are now listening to Operator.
Sometimes I feel like I'm out of space in another world without walls. through. Winter breezes too. I don't know where it started, don't know how it ended. I don't even wanna go back again. I wanna fly like a butterfly, just going high enough to reach the sky. I wanna fly like a butterfly, just flying high enough to see the light. I wanna fly like a butterfly, just
Crazy energy. This track hits. Shit, man. Love it. Yeah, we need your singing.
No.
No,
It was
jokes.
just on time.
Yeah. Nah, as much as I just want to continue these things, play for another hour, let you play for another hour, listen to your songs. Yeah,
Well, we have enough time tonight, so
Honestly, yeah,
that's going to be fun.
That's going to be so much fun. But besides your sort of like DJ selections, do you have like songs that you want to share that's more of kind of like George on the sofa or George on the train, like listening to more like listening records? Do you have like a...
I do have something very special because, as I already noticed, I just played 3 tracks and I started very deep, but then I saw this one coming by and I thought like, okay, fuck it, let's go. I'm pretty chaotic. I have a very chaotic mind, so I have found my ways to control it a little bit, but that's why I do listen to a lot of neo soul, R&B, hip hop. And yeah, the track that I'm going to put on is a track that I got for my birthday. I don't know which birthday anymore, but from Wendell. And this is like, I don't listen to house music or party music all week long or whatever. I would go mentally insane. When I'm just chilling in public transport, whatever, chilling on the couch, I want to have like smooth, sexy music, music for the soul. So that's why, I don't know. I will just put it on, and I think you all know what it is.
Oh yeah, we know. Unmistakably.
So sexy, so goddamn beautiful. Woo.
If I tell you now, will you keep on loving me? If I tell you how I feel, will you keep bringing out the best in me? You give me the sweetest taboo. Giving me the sweetest taboo, too good for me. There's a quiet storm, and it never felt like this before. There's a quiet storm, that is you. There's a quiet storm, and it never felt this hot before. Giving me something that's taboo.
Can't go wrong with Sade.
Right?
Honestly.
Like, do you feel the sunshine like behind
Honestly,
behind the clouds?
I forgot about it. Yeah, but it's there definitely.
Right.
Yeah, it's just this music that's so universal. Like my mom loves it, who listens to classical music. My dad loves it, who listens to the Beatles.
Yeah.
I love it. I listen to hip hop. You love it because you listen to soul. Everybody just loves Sade, man.
Yeah,
so,
right.
Yeah, glad you put it on.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like it's such a beautiful representation of the power of music.
Yeah, exactly.
Man.
Yeah, word. Hey, we the show flew by way too fast. We have 2 minutes left. Again, gave you too many shout-outs already, but still want to shout out. Like, thank you so much for joining. It was a real pleasure, and I'm very happy we could continue this.
Yeah, right.
Tonight at Cold As Us. So stop by if you have some time to spare. If you can invite your friends, listen to these crazy songs.
Yeah.
And yeah, one last track Josh?
Yeah. Biggest and inspiration for me now and the current house industry, muscle cars. Love the two guys and they're the best. That's so. Thank you, Hugo, for the invite. It was a lovely show. Cannot wait for tonight. And yeah, see you all tonight on the dance floor.
Yeah, see you next month as well.
Until next time. Goodbye. Farewell. Take care. So long. Godspeed. I guess I'll see you. I'll see you sometime soon. I guess I'll see you. I guess I'll see you. I guess I'll see you next lifetime.
I guess I'll see you next lifetime. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. Next life. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. I guess I'll see you next lifetime.